Big Bang.
This that Friday, night day, chillin' with my girls in my new J. Feeling good, but ain't looking for a new babe. Head down to Taylor Lobs, cause I'm up the street. Real talk, no lie. Feeling in my soul, that's a good vibe. Hoping that's the right people chillin' inside. If they ain't, then I do.
Welcome to one of our most popular segments, Venus versus Mars. Give it up for the men and ladies. As y'all know, we're going to throw some topics out there. We're going to hear it from the men's perspective and from the women's perspective. We're going to go back and forth on this. So we got some stuff we found on social media. We're going to read and we want people to get their opinions on it. So Love Bug is going to kick it off and read the first one.
All right, y'all. So the first one is a post that's been floating around talking about why men don't marry. And it says that marriage doesn't offer men anything. Men know there's a good chance they'll lose their friends, their respect, their space, their sex life, their money, and if it all goes wrong, their family. They don't want to enter into a legal contract with someone who could effectively take half their savings, pension, and property when the honeymoon period is over. Men aren't wimping out by staying unmarried or being commitment phobes. They're being smart. Unlike women, men lose all their power after they say I do. Their masculinity dies too.
True. Okay. That's strong. That's strong. Okay. So why don't we do this? Let's start from a married man's perspective.
Yes.
So I'm gonna go with my boy Sly.
Absolutely. Everything is absolutely false. I haven't lost my masculinity. Never had. I haven't lost any of that. Being married was the best thing that happened to me. And don't ever think because you get married, if you're thinking about the future, about losing everything, then you're right, you should stay single. But if you want to be happy now, then get married.
FYI, his wife's sitting right next to him. Okay, let me hear from one of the ladies. Who want to go first?
I ain't married or not.
Either or.
So I would like to go. So I've been married twice and divorced twice. Okay.
Right now.
So I have lost financially more than I gained in either marriage. I was married 8 years to my children's father the first time. My second husband 6 months. Okay. So. You know, Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, okay? So I think that we go into marriage, those of us who know what marriage truly is and what the expectation truly is, we go into marriage expecting that. But when you get the representative pre-marriage and you get the real person post-I do, that's where the problems show up.
Were you married? A lot of times the problem
I call bullshit on that.
We tend to think that we can change people and think that they're going to be somebody different. If we look at in the beginning, the things they do in the beginning, nothing's going to change once you get married. It's just about observing the person that you're with and knowing that, you know, that's somebody that you want to spend the rest of your life with.
Okay, hold on, wait, you got one of the fellas that call bullshit. Let's
call
go.
Bullshit on that because I've been married. But the thing is, you
married now, nigga.
Dilly. Yeah.
Greg, now you done fucked me all up. But the thing is, you supposed to communicate with that individual before you get married. You should know that person in and out. You shouldn't be marrying that representative that you refer to. You shouldn't be marrying a representative. You should be marrying your husband or your wife.
But what if they switch on you? Because
ain't no switch. The signs are always fucking there.
No.
You just didn't see the flags.
I disagree. So I tell you this in my situation. Second marriage, I would tell you that there were some signs, but it got worse because it was like, oh, I got her. She done relocated because I moved to Dallas, and I got her now. Her kids are here, so I can treat her like I want to treat her, and she ain't gonna do nothing because she has nobody to go to here.
But you just said some of the signs was there.
Some of them, but the bad, but the ones that were palatable were.
They wasn't deal
obvious.
Okay, so
but the bad ones I didn't see until after he felt like he could own me because I had relocated.
Well, let's hear from the single men. Let's hear from
let's hear. Does
so
that statement scare you?
Yeah, I'm gonna pick Cam, who's never been married.
Why?
Cam, is any of this part of your reasoning?
I got a question as a single man.
They said answer.
No, answer
question.
no question.
I don't foresee losing. I think you said friends, sex life. What else? Respect. What else you said?
Money,
Money.
they
Personal
family.
space.
Your whole man card.
I don't
Yeah, that's what
foresee
he
that
said.
happening. I don't foresee that happening. I got friends now that I've had, some of them for life, but the majority I have now, I don't see me losing them because I get married. Like I don't see that happening. Now I'll spend less time with them because now I have a relationship. I'm married, but I'm not gonna lose them. So I think that's ridiculous. Secondly, on the sex part, never.
That's right.
Well, I lose my sex life in marriage. Like I'm marrying the person I want to be with, for the rest of my life. Not
So
losing that.
Wait, hold on.
What else was it? Respect? What you say? Money?
All that.
Masculinity.
Masculinity?
Yeah.
How do you lose your masculinity as just
We're
becoming a man?
gonna go to Tony.
How do you do that?
That's LeBron with that purse.
Damn.
I don't have a person now, so how would
Hold on, wait. But before you go back to Tony, Tony's married, so let's hear from
No,
Tony.
I believe you do lose friends, and you should, because a married man can't hang with a single man on a regular basis. So you're gonna lose friends if you for real in your marriage.
That is true.
Alright.
That's true.
losing?
Facts.
You're gonna spend less time.
Well, you're gonna, so they're gonna fall back.
Facts.
I just believe you marry your best friend. If she ain't your boy, he ain't your best friend, and y'all can't laugh and giggle, it ain't gonna work.
Okay, come on, Nick.
If you losing friends because of your relationship, they weren't your friends in the first place.
Dilly
They should respect the avenue that you taking, and if they your ride or dies, they should be there for you. And if they see you going left, they're like, "Nah, dog, you need to go back to the right and stay in the lane that you in." That's if they your ride or dies. If they
Well,
just
I don't think
associates,
I think the term, I think the phrase "losing friends" is a little different. You do spend less time.
yeah.
You're not all, but you're still there. Like my married buddies, if they need me, I'm there. But I don't call them to kick it. I don't call them like, "Hey, what you doing, dog? Come on, let's go."
Right.
That's respect for their marriage. But we still friends. But I just don't run with them like that. So I think losing friends is a little different.
But you
That's
call
all
it
they
maturity.
do.
That's not everybody's maturity.
Hold on.
Time.
Again, if we're talking about marriage and your serious relationship, aren't you doing the same thing in your relationship if you're really committed to that person instead of a marriage? Or we just looking at the fact that that legal piece of paper give me some more money on that life insurance policy?
You got more to lose when you're married. Way more to lose.
Yeah.
Way
So I got a question back to what you said about your female friends pre-marriage and post-marriage.
Well, I really didn't say female or male. I just said friends in general.
Okay, friends in general, and clearly you have male and female friends.
Yes.
So with your intended wife, would you
Why would
introduce
you do
her
that?
to all of your male and female friends? Or are you keeping some of them to yourself?
What do you mean by that? Are you talking
That
about
sound like
keeping
love and
my
hip-hop.
female friends away from my wife?
Either
or am I
one.
introducing her
Either-
to all my men? Like, what do you
Either
mean?
one. Like, are you introducing her to your male or your female friends? Because I think a lot of times, and I think a lot of times, honestly, males and females, you got your, like, okay, I'm a female. You got your guy friends. You like, okay, this is my boo. I'm not gonna introduce him to this one and this one and this one because we still cool, even though we got out years ago. But I don't feel comfortable enough introducing him.
Yeah, we could be here all day.
Okay, hold on. Let's pump the brakes. Hold on.
So let's
Hold on. Wait.
But wait, so let's
You about to go into
get
something
into
totally
we getting into all of the details. Here's my question: is that what we really look at the institution of marriage as?
No.
Because I read that and I was like, dang, that sounds like a jail sentence or something. Like you going off the Attica or something. Like,
I'm concerned about
but
the
is
life
that how
insurance
some
policy.
men look at marriage? But I'm just saying, is that how men look? Because generally the question was, men lose out when they get married.
Well,
They
I have a
lose.
question.
Why is that the
Well,
thing
I
men
have a
lose?
statement. Well, see, I guess I'm gonna flip the script because when me and my ex-husband divorced, it wasn't just the fact I left him. And everybody's just assuming that it's him who losing out. And how about the fact that he lost out, he lost that, and everybody just assumed that he lost all of this.
Because he probably did.
He lost. He lost all the friends, and he really took marriage serious. He said, "I'm gonna pull back off of my friends because I took marriage serious. He said, I know that I'm going to prepare our life insurance. I'm going to prepare my 401. I'm going to prepare this. He said, I'm going to do this for my family. So it wasn't that he felt like he was losing anything because this is what I'm going to do for my family. So he didn't feel like he was losing anything because a real man said, this is what I'm going to do for my family, my children, my dog, my cat.
But if you divorce, you did lose.
So he didn't feel like he was losing.
Not necessarily.
But he lost.
He didn't lose.
Everybody.
Just because you don't feel like you're losing don't mean you ain't lost.
Go ahead, Mike.
No.
Go ahead, Mike. But hold on. Let's say Mike. Go ahead.
The topic seems a little taboo.
Really?
So, but I'm a 48-year-old man. I've never been married, but I'm actually at the point now where I'm about to, go ahead and take that step. So I think that if a man and a woman are ready to make that step, it's very important that you show that person your entire lifestyle before you actually get married. So, owning a nightclub, my girl was like, oh, this is about, women coming in there and you trying to do everything. No, I said, baby, why don't you come on down here? You're a part of this. You got a key to the front door. You see everything I'm doing. She meets everybody when she comes here. And then that opens it up. As far as for losing, everybody's going to lose something. You're going to lose a part of yourself a little bit. But realistically, you're going to gain more than you lose.
Is she on your life insurance policy?
She's on my life insurance policy now.
Okay,
you know what I'm saying? And I'm on hers.
Black widow.
You know what I'm saying?
Black widow.
And honestly, if anybody out here know how to get rid of them, no, I'm just saying. 10%, no. No, but realistically though, it's about not even thinking about that. Because if you go into it thinking about what you're going to lose, then you're definitely going to lose. Right. You actually predict what you can speak your future.
So hold on, let's come to this because we hear from a few different sides. So how many men in here have been divorced? Okay, so I'm gonna go Pat then Red. Did you feel like you lost?
Yes.
Oh.
Was it a bitter divorce? Right? Was it a bitter divorce?
That's why I lost.
Yeah, that's exactly.
Right. Of course, again, you're gonna lose some friends because you're gonna have those men have friends who out there. Let's keep it real. They ain't doing nothing but harm. I can't hang with them. Because that's not what I'm up to. But I did lose out. I lost out a lot financially. Kind of lost mentally too.
Right. Hey, no, that's real. That's real. If you've ever been through a divorce, it's draining. It's mentally draining. It's very draining. Okay, Reg, go ahead.
Yeah, I'll say the intimacy with the kids. Breaking up the family, 2 separate households.
Yeah.
Initially we all lose a part of us, a small part, but for me, that was the most important part, the kids. Waking up in a different house. You at mama's house, you at my house. It's different than having them there.
Yep.
Okay, so
and I think men too. Men look at it and no disrespect, but I think men look at it as if I get with her and her and her, it's gonna be different. I think men holistically think that the grass is always greener across the street on the next block.
That is an
assumption.
No.
I said no disrespect. I'm not saying you. I'm saying in general.
That's
did you say holistic or wholeness?
Holistic.
Okay. I want to get that.
You should ask men.
But a lot of men, I will say now. So the mindset at 25 and 45 is completely different.
What about 35?
So I'm big past that.
You're only saying 35.
So I think the mindset at 25 is like, well, I can get with her and her and her and her and her. So when you get a little older, you start seeing, okay, I don't want that in a wife. I don't want that in a
girlfriend. But why
girlfriend.
take you to be 45 to get there?
Because you didn't know your maturity level wasn't there.
Let me tell you something. It's one thing with everybody forgetting the word says when a man finds a wife, he also finds a with the Lord, he also finds a good thing. Which means that you ain't gonna never find your husband. He gotta find you.
Exactly.
So all you women that's single and you trying to get married, he got to come to you for you to get married.
But what if he don't get ready until he's 35, 40, 45?
But then we not particularly talking about one person. It's a whole lot of us out here. What I'm saying is, when I met my wife, I told my mother months before that, Mom, I'm never gonna get married.
How old were you?
I was 39 when I got married. But I told my wife, man, I've been in that long-term relationship, I'm never getting married. Guess what? I met my wife, a year and a half later I proposed, less than 3 years we were married. Because you know what? Because I figured that that's my wife, that's what I wanted, that's what I need to do, and I've done it. So all those BS ass shit that y'all talking about that goes on in me and mine, when we ready, we ready. But guess what? When we find her, she gonna be the one. So, hey, let me tell you something. My mother, like my father always told me, hey, you know what? It's just your turn. Whatever woman you date, it's your turn. You move on. Guess what? When I found her, it wasn't no moving on.
Okay, now, hold on, slide. We gotta go. Let's go Romeo real quick, and we gonna change it up because I got one more to throw at y'all.
All right. I've been married for 11 years. You know, I love my wife, but I don't like everything that she does. When I grew up on Channel 11. You know what I'm saying? I used to watch it all the time. Sesame Street, Electric Company, all that. But the thing of it was, the world is not like that. I met this woman. I was 37. I wanted a child when I was 18, but I was 37, and the clock was ticking. You know, I was getting old. I wanted a child. This young lady that I met, she was from Limbourne, with the school that I graduated from. And I saw the red flags, but I said, you know what? I can push through. I'm strong enough. The things that I came through as a child was messed up. Then I messed around, married a woman like my mother. I was like, wow, this is crazy. That's what everybody was telling me. The men was like, don't get married. Don't get married. You got so much. You doing well. Why you want to get married? I was like, I wanted a child. And I wanted to be married when I had a child, because I was married. I mean, my parents were married out of wedlock when they had me. They didn't get married till my little sister came.
All right. Okay. Wait. We got to move on right quick. Before we go to the next subject, I want to hear from any ladies in that have never been married.
Any ladies never been married?
Never been married. Never been married. Never two. TK. Okay. Let me hear from Dawn. With that, but when you hear that. When you hear what she read, how does that make you feel about it?
When I first read it, I wanted to see who read it. First of all, because it's a bunch of bullshit. I don't believe that.
Okay.
And I've never been married. I have most of my friends are married. I grew up in a single parent home, but the men that I was raised by all were married.
Okay.
My uncles. So I don't believe that shit.
Okay.
Both of my uncles are divorced. They were I sent them through the ringer, and to this day we still are family. I don't know how they did it, because as looking on the outside, from the outside looking in, shit that these women put them through financially, I would have been like, I don't see how you can even humble yourself to communicate with this woman anymore. But somehow, some type of way, we are all still family. So I don't believe that bullshit.
Okay, wait. Let me have India real quick.
Because if you believe in what you read in social media, then you're just as sad as he is. Because I want a husband. I put that in the universe.
Okay, real quick, Tony, and then we're gonna go to the next topic.
Well, for the single women,
you gotta be specific about what
some
you
men
have.
do want to get married. They do. I met her. I was 16. She was 15. We dated. We went our way. She married somebody. I married somebody. We got back through Facebook. Less than 6 months, we were married.
Get it for Facebook.
The first online dating app.
Mom on the book.
And Sly can attest to this. She really, really do deserve me.
Yes, she does.